taking them out like a smack to the face.
What's up, boys? It is Josh with Freeway Pro Shop. Today I have a very special video for you guys. But before we get started, yes, I too pay BMI for the rights to the music. We're covered there. It is early in the morning. The cleaning crew's in here. Music's jamming out, so might get some music, but we do pay the rights. So you can see the oiler behind me. CB Tour released their oil pattern for this weekend, CB Tour Masters. Put the pattern right here for you guys to check it out. So I'm not going this weekend. I'm skipping this weekend. My next one's going to be October 31st, November 1st, November 2nd, and that's in Las Vegas. I will be at that one. This pattern, I think urethane is out of play. There's no reason to throw urethane on this pattern. What I do think is going to work is an aggressive solid. Play it left, go across the oil with the solid, something that's going to kind of slow down a little bit, get out of its roll. It's going to read a little early. And when it gets to the friction, it gets to the pocket. So we're going to be throwing the Roto Grip ROCKSTAR on this pattern today. This is lane shined, as you can see. I haven't thrown under like a 225 with this ball since I've had it. Actually, Wednesday night in the Big Boy League over at Orchard Mesa Lanes that PBA Pro Chase Nadu owns. He's with 900 Global. Him and I were both throwing a lane shined ROCKSTAR. I think over there I went like 680, 690. Big Boy League here in Transportation League, I went like 723 with it. The ball's amazing. It's one of those strong balls that will be in my league bag and my tournament bag. To be honest, I'm probably going to drill another one. This was drilled with my aggressive layout, 45, 4.5, 45. Chase gave me a dual angle. I mean, not a dual angle. This was dual angle. He gave me a 2LS layout that we're going to try to maybe weaken it up a little bit. But this ball, right now the Hyperdrive RC is not out. I think that could be ball of the year. As of right now, this ball, I think, has taken the place of the Phase 2. It's a little stronger, but I think once people start throwing this, they're going to realize it's ball of the year. If you go and watch some of the unbiased reviews, pretty much all of them, even Charles from the Hype, anybody that throws all brands, they're saying this is ball of the year. And they're probably right. Once people realize what it does and they start throwing it, everybody's going to agree with me. Normally what I do, you guys know, like I like to start at 20 or 19, play a little right so I have room to move left. What I'm doing with this ball is we're going to be probably 10 to 12 boards left. We're going to be maybe even further. We're going to be at like 30, probably 33 to 35 with this ball straight off. We're going to go right across the middle, aiming at the 20 arrow, get across, get the friction. The ball is super smooth and it's predictable. You know what it's going to do. So again, we're going to throw this ball today. I will bring out the plastic spare ball for the 10 pins. I cannot hit a 10 pin with that. And I might throw a bad game because even on the left hand spares with this kind of pattern, you can't hook into spares. You pretty much need to throw plastic and throw straight at them. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to see how high we can go. We may shoot a 3-game series, may just shoot 1 game, might shoot 2. All depends. I'm pretty backed up in the pro shop on balls right now. League season, tournament season. So I'm plugging, grinding, drilling new balls, thumb slugs. We're pretty packed in the pro shop right now. I'm backed up a little bit. So I want to at least shoot 1 game with this ball so you guys can see it. Again, Storm Nation, shout out to Parker Tippin and shout out to Kendall Miles. Care package, got a whole bunch of shirts, got a new jersey. They're taking care of me. They're awesome. New bags, I got 2 brand new bags. I'm going to show those as soon as I get finished with this. I'm going to clip in and show you the bags. I've got 3 more bags on the way. So that's it, guys. Storm Nation. Man, Kendall, that new Storm Nation jersey you sent me with a storm all over, Storm Nation all over it, it's awesome. So, yeah, man, that's what we're doing. Roto Grip ROCKSTAR, CB Tour Masters pattern, and we're going to let this ball eat. Go across the oil, it's going to eat, and it's going to drive through the pocket. You guys are going to see it. It's going to slow down a little bit, which is something I need. I don't want something fast across this oil pattern. And it's going to read, and we're going to destroy that pocket, hopefully. Give me just a few minutes. I'm going to turn the lights on in the building, get the lanes turned on, and we'll shoot our 2 warm-up shots, 2 in each lane. You guys know the rules. And then we'll go straight into a game. And like I said, we might shoot a series. But anyway, guys, striking with Storm, and I'll be right back. Here we go, boys. I got the music turned down, the lights on, the lanes on. We're ready. Got my new 3G shoes. Wearing these kind of match the Rockstar. I do have the brand new speed dial racers coming. Those on freewayproshop.com as well. Again, this is 45.45. It's pretty aggressive, but it is lane shine. We're going to start at 27 with the right foot. We can make an adjustment. We're just going to see. We're going to aim between 15 and 20. First throw of the day. No warm-ups already. So let's see. That hit my mark. And we went Brooklyn. That's, again, like I said, we're probably going to be out here about 30, 33, 35, maybe a little further. So I was a little slow there. I was 15.3. Probably need to be a mile an hour faster. So we're going to go ahead. We were at 27. We're just going to go to 30 on this one for our second throw. See how we do here at 30. Got the strike, came in light, but that's where we need to be at. We can adjust to that. So we were at 30 at about 16.2. That was nice. Once I get warmed up and my speed gets there, we could probably go back on that side of 30. But, all right. Yeah, I put the oil in a very bad spot. All right, so we're going to go 30 here. Try the exact same thing. Brooklyn there too. We're all right. We're all right. We're good. It's warm-ups. 14.7. So definitely too slow. All right, last warm-up shot. Last warm-up shot here. Let's see. There we go. That hit. So Brooklyn, strike. Brooklyn, strike. We're good there. All right. So I'm going to reset these scores. We're about to jump right into a full game and see what we can do, baby. Striking with Storm. Storm Nation. Let's get it. All right, bowlers. Full game with the Rockstar. I want you to see this oil pattern has speed bumps. My track, you can see it's a beautiful track and then a speed bump there. Speed is definitely going to be an issue. I don't want to get a double move. So we are going to start at 30. There we go. People were saying that last year, the same pattern at the CB Tour Masters, it had a couple speed bumps in it. You get a little bit of a double move if you don't have your speed right. That one was perfect. We were like 17 miles an hour there. The more my speed increases, warming up here, maybe if we shoot a game 2, I'll probably be able to go right a little bit with it. Probably be able to go right a little bit once my speed, if my speed gets up to, if I can get it to 17.5, 18 miles an hour, I'll be all right. I cannot drop below 16. If I drop below 16, we're in trouble. But as you can see, this ball eats, man. It actually reads in the oil. All right, front 3. That came in high. We're all right. A little slower than I wanted it to. If it wasn't as slow, it would have got there perfect. But again, you can see this. You can see this. Let me show you. You know, my oil track goes right by my fingers on this. So oil track, no oil. Oil track, no oil. There's 2 speed bumps hitting in this pattern. This ball being lane shine though, when it got lane shined, it became probably one of the best balls I've ever thrown in my life. Oh, we went way outside. Recover. Look at that recover, man. I'm telling you. You go down the middle, it holds and gets there. I missed outside by 5 boards. Came off of it. It didn't snap. It was still nice little U banana shape there. You guys know I love snappy balls, but for a pattern like this, it's all about trying to go 200. Put a few strikes together and get your makeable spares. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, we wrapped it. Wrapped the 10. Kind of knew we did. That was a bad angle. All right, so we're at front 4. We're 9 in the 5th. Plastic spare ball. It's been about 7 years though since I threw plastic spare ball straight. All my spare balls always had a little bit of a core. Double move on the spare ball. The spare ball hit that speed bump, double move. So there we go with the open. We're 117 in the 5th on an open. This pattern though it's a 200 pattern. You want to shoot 200, that's it. Anything over 200 is gravy. Double wood. That was a bad throw. Kind of dumped it. Since it's double wood, I'm going to throw the ROCKSTAR. But pretty much on these, you don't need to try to hook at all with these patterns. You're going to get that double move on the speed bump, or either you're not going to hook at all. You kind of need to throw it straight. I'm going to tighten this line up for this, obviously. There we go. I tightened that line up a lot to be able to get that. What I realized on patterns like this, leagues, yeah, you can throw and hook your spares a little bit on the left side. On patterns like this, tougher sport shots, you cannot hook to spares. You have to throw straight at your spares. And that's why, another bad angle. There's a split. That's going to be another open. Oh, that was bad. Let's try this. I don't know if I can even hit this with the plastic. We'll try. Oh! All right, where are we at here? 143 in the 7th. So this is kind of what the pattern did to me. We went front 4, 9 open, 8 spare, 7 split for a 9 open. We can still go 233. Like I said, 200 here, gravy. We're good with that. Some of these patterns you don't really care about your average. Like a pattern like this, average is thrown out the window. You're on a sports shot average, so you're dumping 30 pins. All right. Hey, we hit the setup frame. At least we'll have to open in the 7th. We've been missing setup frames in the 8th, so let's close this 8th out. I mean, this 9th. Ooh, shot that messenger across there. All right, so we hit the strike in the 8th and the 9th. So we are at 173 going into the 10th on a double. That is what we needed. 2 opens hurt, but again, 200 you're good. I feel like if you go 600 on this pattern, you're going to advance. You're not going to beat the pros. You're not going to beat Manny and them. But you're going to advance to the other guys. 203. We're good. So we're at 4 straight, 9 open, 8 spare, 7 split for a 9 open, and now we're back on 3 bagger. We're already above the 2. We're at 203 in the 10th with 2 balls left. Get there, get there, get there. There we go. All right. 223. There we go. 223. We had 4 warm-up shots. So straight out the car. Wanted to go 200. And we're good. We gave ourselves a little breathing room on the next 2 games. Now with the sets being 5-game sets there, Finished it out, 233. I think it's 4 game sets. 4 or 5. 5 game set, you need to be at 1,000 plus. 4 game, you need to be at 800 plus. Right here's 600 plus. We finished out with 233. 4 strikes, 9 open, 8 spare, 7 split for the 9, and then we finished out with a 5-bagger for the 233. Hey, give me just a second, man. We'll shoot a second game. I think we're going to go a series. We're going to see what we can do here. But the Rockstar, 45, 4.5, 45. Once it lane shine, it does not die in the front and the mids. You can see it retains its energy, and it is a nice little banana shape. Something that is not sharp. It gets a weird entry angle. This one just hits and drives through the pins. You're splitting that 8-9 every time if you hit the pocket. So give me just a minute, guys. We'll be right back, and we'll shoot a game too. All right, bowlers. Since I'm in here all by myself, I know I got some work to do in the pro shop, but I'm going to go ahead and throw another game or two. We went 233 that game, so we want to go 600. That's the goal on this oil pattern. So we got ourselves a 67-pin cushion there. We'd like to go 700. That'd be nice, but I don't see it happening. Just being realistic, I don't see that happening on this oil pattern, but it could. So I've already shot the video for the Ultimate Wrecker. I went mid 200s, high 200s on the first game. I only shot 1 game with it. Show you guys that. I'm telling you, SPI's got the bags built for you. They are built. And I'm going to show you the step downs through these balls that you can do. So, strong and sharp. You can go with the Gremlin or the new RST Pearl. I think the RST Hyperdrive Pearl, that's your strong and sharp ball. Your strong and smooth ball is definitely the Rockstar. You can go down to your medium and sharp. Your medium and sharp is going to be where you have so many options. There's a lot of them. Your medium and smooth needs to be, needs to be the Ultimate Wrecker. Ultimate Wrecker's there. Medium and sharp, there's just so many out there that through SPI brands, you can kind of just pick what you want. You can go with the IQAI. That's a great one. But then you go to the weak. Oh, I grabbed the Rockstar. We haven't done that. Then you go to the weak. The weak and sharp. Hustle Glow. Hustle Glow is awesome. Weak and smooth. Hustle Earth. Again, it's been a long time since I threw plastic spare balls, guys. So, threw plastic 2 years before I took off, and I took 5 years off. Just came back a year and 6 months ago, year and 7 months ago. I've always thrown, as you know, those spare balls with the bullet cores or the cores at the top. So, it's kind of been an adjustment here. Throwing plastic, not gonna lie. I can't believe we wrapped that 10 just in though. All right, so we went double 9 spare strike here. On this pattern, you guys can see what this Rockstar does. I believe on this pattern, the RST Pearl or the Gremlin would be too sharp. We'd get an entry angle with those speed bumps. We'd be getting an entry angle behind the head pin. The Rockstar is just nice and smooth like that. Just nice and smooth. It's predictable. You know where you're getting with it. So, you guys have heard me say, if you go back on my videos, there's a ball made for every lane condition. I knew when they released this pattern this week that I wanted to throw the Rockstar for you guys on it. The Rockstar is the ball for the sport shots. That's all it is. I could throw it in league now that it's lane shine, but that Christmas tree modified house shot, there's no need for me to be throwing this. My revs are too high. Now, a lot of you guys, if you don't have high revs, if you're more speed dominant, this ball would destroy league for you. But SPI's just got so many balls right now. Oh, no. And there we go. We go 2, 9 spare, 3. There's our patented split. I might can get this if I tighten down the angle, throw it enough to let it hook. It's not going to hook a lot in this oil pattern, but if I move right, so I'm on 10 with my right foot, I'm going to try to go at like right this side of 15, and I'm going to try to hook into that a little bit. See, it didn't hook. It didn't hook. I probably would have been better just throwing a plastic spare ball. All right, so we are at 155 and a 7th on the open. It's all right. We're good. Didn't want to leave any opens, but hey, sometimes it happens. I knew when I let it go, my speed was too slow. Again, this ball is very predictable. Blower 8. So, you newer bowlers, if you see that, that is a perfect shot. There is nothing to change on that shot. If you hit that and leave a blower 8, you threw a perfect shot and you just kind of got screwed. That's all it is to it. Blower 8 is just like a pocket 710. If you hit a random pocket 710 and your next ball strikes, then you just got screwed. Now, if you throw a pocket 710 and then your next ball leaves a 7 or 10, that means you're coming in behind the head pin and you're wrapping the 7 and the 10. All right. That one hurt. It's not good when you throw a perfect shot. Come on. We're in the 9th. Plastic spare ball again. Again, it is taking me some getting used to. I'm missing a lot more 10 pins. Just like that. So I went from shooting like 91% on 10 pins to I'm down to like 70 something since I switched to plastic. But had to make that move. So we're at 183 in the 9th. We got ourselves a cushion that game 1. So we're good. That blower 8 did hurt. Not gonna lie. Come on. 192. We got to pick this up, and we got to get to the 200. We don't have to, but we want to get to the 200 because we gave ourselves a cushion game 1. If we don't lose any pins here in game 2, then we still have that cushion going into game 3. Oh no, I missed it. Oh no, I didn't. I am very lucky I have an extremely high rev rate. I am very lucky I have an extremely high rev rate because that actually did hook on the back end once it got past the oil. But I thought I missed that. All right, let's finish this game out with a strike. We're at 193 with 1 ball left. There we go. Hit it. All right, 202. We kept our cushion. So now we have, what are we at? We're at 435. So we have a 35 pin cushion going into game 3 to finish that 600. So give me a second. I'm going to grab some water. We're going to go right into this game 3. Go for that 600. What do we need here? We get a 265. We get a 700. So it's possible. It's doable. We'll see. Very hard oil pattern, guys. Guys don't realize it when you look at it. It's more than meets the eye. There's a little bit of reverse block there, and there's speed bumps. So give me a second. I'll be right back, guys. All right, bowlers, here we go. Jumping right into game 3. We're at 435. We just shot a 202. Reset. Oh, man, check. These things are so comfortable. These are the lower end price point 3Gs. I had to get something really quick because obviously I'm wearing all 3G now because of Global and Storm. It's SBI product. But I do have the new speed dial racers coming in. They're the higher end. And those are on freewayproshop.com. we're still playing the same line, and we're still hitting. So what's going to happen, I kind of wish I was bowling the CB Tour. We're just so backed up right now, I can't leave the pro shop. But I think what's going to happen, you're going to have people try to play it right. So if you can get over to where I'm at with this very aggressive solid, I think you're going to have that line to yourself and probably be able to run this all day long. This line should run for you all day long if they're playing right. And when they are, you just keep on hitting it. Just keep on hitting it. As my teammate Bailey says, just schwack them. Also want to let you know, we're going to have a upcoming video coming. We're going to have a battle of the brands. Remember we used to do that when I threw with another company? So we're going to have somebody you guys have never seen on here, another one of my teammates, Nathaniel Akins. Two-handed bowler. I think he's right about a 580 rev, maybe a little higher. Throws at about 22 miles an hour. And Nathaniel bowls in custom-made Crocs. His saying is, if you ain't crocking, you ain't rocking. But he is going to be throwing Motive. I'm going to be throwing SPI. That was bad. I dumped that. So I'm going to be throwing all my SPI. He's going to be throwing Motive. And Riley, who is now 18 of age, he's got out of youth league and he's bowling tournaments. Very good scratch bowler. About a 215, 216 average. He's going to be throwing B7. We're going to do a battle of the brands. Probably put a little money on it. Get over there. Get over there. There we go. Probably put a little money on it. Maybe about $25. Winner takes 75. We don't want to do too much because Riley, but you guys know me and Danny used to do battle of brands. We do $100 per game on a 3-game set. We do first game warm up, 3-game set, $100 a game, and then $500 for the series. That used to be fun. And from all the comments, man, you guys loved Danny. Oh, we wrapped it. You guys love Danny Cochran. Danny's funny. He's also B7. Sean Maruka, he's B7. So I'm the only SPI person in this building. All right, let's see if we can get this. Man. Again, I've fallen to in 70s. Almost fell down. That shocked me. I've fallen into the high 70s from about 91%. But I'll pick it up. I'll get it. I've got plenty of time. I've got a month and a half before Las Vegas for the CB Tour. So I've got plenty of time to learn it. I'm going to actually set 7 pins and 10 pins and probably bowl for about 3 or 4 hours nonstop, going straight at spares with plastic. Let's do a score recap. We went front 3, 7 spare, 9 spare, and we're on a strike. We're at 115 in the 5th here. Not a bad set. Like I said, goal here was 200. Goal here was 200 on this. Look at that. Look at the pattern. Goes right past my finger holes again. And look, you've got that oil, no oil, oil, no oil. Oil, no oil. It's the speed bumps. Speed bumps can mess you up. But if you get your speed right, and the way we're playing from the left, here's the way to play this pattern. And, oh, 7 pin. This is a tough one. With it being a 7 pin, I don't think that ball is going to hook at all in the oil. So, do I try to hook it like I like to do, or do I practice with the plastic? We're going to go plastic and throw straight at it. Even if I leave it open, it doesn't really matter right now because I really need practice at this. See what I'm saying? I need practice. It's just one of those things. Haven't thrown a plastic spare ball in 7 years. So I probably could have picked that up with the Rockstar, maybe, but it was worth the shot to practice with it. I don't mind leaving it open when it's practice. All right, so we went 3, 7 spare, 9 spare strike, 9 open, strike an 8th. That's the setup frame. Man, the 8th frame has been a killer for me lately. I've been doing some bad shots on 8th frames lately. So to get that setup frame is nice. Now just finish out the 9th. Finish out the 9th and we're golden. There we go. That's what we needed. So we're at 174 in the 9th. We have hit our 600. Now we're just trying to get higher. We had actually hit our 600. We were 1 pin shy of the 600 in the 8th frames. So then straight out the car, first shots of the day. Very hard sport pattern. And we are striking with storm. We're at 204 with 2 balls left. What are we going to finish with? We finish with a 234. Is that our highest game? What do we go? 230. We went 233 on the first game, right? All right. Here we go. 2 more balls left. See if we can finish this out. $224. Going for the finish out on 234. That was a good one. We'll take it, man. We will take this all day, every day on a hard sport shot. Think over the set, you're going to have to probably be plus 180, though. Oh, I missed that. No, I didn't. 234. 669, guys. That's what we wanted. 669 on that pattern. Come on. That right there is striking with storm. That's why I made the brand switch to SPI. That's it, man. So we have 4 frames left. I'll probably give you guys some bonus footage. I'll probably grab the RST Pearl, throw these last 4 frames. But SPI, man, they've got you built from your stronger sharp, stronger smooth, medium sharp, medium smooth, weak sharp, weak smooth. They've got you covered on everything that you need to stack these balls. If any of you have any questions, just shoot me an email, man. proshop@freewayball.com. I'll help you build an arsenal. Get your PAP, figure it out. My PAP's kind of crazy. Mine is 6 over, 1.5 down. So my PAP is like half the ball. But I'll help you design a bag, man. So what I've got is I've got a Freeway bag for league. I have an Orchard Mesa bag for league because the 2 houses play completely different. That's the one that Chase Nadeau owns. Then I have my smaller tournaments, maybe modified tournament bag that I've built. Then I have my challenge shot bag that I built. And then I have my CB Tour bag. My CB Tour bag does consist of 12 balls. Ball made for every lane condition. And I'm one of these guys that you don't want to have too many balls because if you do, in your head you throw a bad shot and you try to change balls. Can't do that. CB Tour, I need those balls because those patterns change so much, jumping the pairs, and they're so long to get through there. And you've got some guys on there that have got extremely high rev rates that destroy the oil. But like we did with the Rockstar there, we were out at like 31, 32 at the end there. You guys know I normally like to be at like 20 or 19. So we're 12, 13, anywhere from 10 to 15 boards left. I think people on this pattern are going to try to play it right. They're going to try to pipe it down 10, which is great. They'll probably do good. But we're getting out here where nobody else is going to be playing. We're basically kind of playing the track right there, guys. If you notice, the ball is just playing the track and getting there. So that's just how you change up on things. But anyway, guys, Rockstar, all the SPI balls, they're all on freewayproshop.com. We are the lowest price point in the entire country. We never charge you shipping. If you know your PAP, if you know your finger sizes, if you want a thumb slug, if you know your thumb sizes, we'll drill it and ship it to you. No problem. So it's a little more. We do have to charge you a little more for drilling, but we can get it shipped to you. Again, lowest price point in the entire country. With that kind of oil, you need an amazing chamois. The Freeway Pro Shop chamois. Highest grade buckskin on the market. We don't make too much money on these. We make just probably $1 or $2. They're $25 shipped directly to your house. No shipping, no tax. It's just $25 you get them. And that does help us. It puts a little money in our till to help us with these tournaments, because we got a lot of tournaments, and we're traveling 15, 20 hours to some of these tournaments, and we're not flying, we're driving. So again, we'll be in Vegas October 31st, November 1st, November 2nd. Be on the lookout. We'll have some live streams from the tournament showing you. We'll be in Vegas. Probably be playing some poker. But all those on freewayproshop.com, the chamois. And again, shout out to Parker Tippin. Shout out to Kendall Miles. You guys have made me feel so appreciated, man. The care packages with the shirts, with the jerseys, the balls, everything, the bags. I feel appreciated, man. And your loyalty gets my loyalty, and I'm with you guys. I'm your guy, and we're going to make this thing run, baby. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to give you a bonus footage on these last 4 frames. Give me just a second. I got to get the ball out. And we'll throw that RST Pearl, Hyperdrive Pearl. See what it does. See if it can eat like that. We'll play from the same line and see what happens, and then we'll move right and pipe it. But give me just a second. I'll be right back. We'll do that bonus footage, and then we'll be out of here. All right, boys. Bonus footage time. RST Hyperdrive Pearl. You guys can see I've been throwing this ball, man. I got this ball early. Had it for about a week now. I've been throwing this ball. So we went 669, 235, 234 that last game. We'll take that 669. We're going to reverse the arrow so we're in this lane for you guys. We're going to play the exact same line. And let's see what happens with this very strong, very sharp bowling ball. That's the exact same line. Holy cow. Was not expecting that. It was sharp. It went long and sharp. So we played the same line. The only thing about that, the reason it kind of scares me, is because you have a little miss room with that ROCKSTAR. This one, if you miss outside by board, you saw him miss with the ROCKSTAR by like 3 or 4 boards on a couple shots. And it came back, but it didn't come back so hard. This one, if you miss outside, you're going to pay with that entry angle. Definitely pay with the entry angle. Watch how sharp that snaps. It snaps. 2 more frames. See if we can finish it off here. 669 with the ROCKSTAR. Rain's going to shut off on us in 2 frames. I'm just going to go ahead and say if we strike these next 2, it would have been a 300. We're just going to say it would. That was it. Oh, yeah. Would have definitely been a 300. Definitely would have been a 300. I think we need to add more frames. Give me a second, guys. We're going to add frames here. Hey, will you add frames to where I can finish this game, and I'll just grab them when I come back up there? All right. So we're going to go ahead and finish this, man. We're in the front 3. You guys are getting a nice little bonus footage here. I was not expecting the Hyperdrive to do this. We're going to wait because we only have 1 frame left on there. We're going to wait on her to add it because I don't want to throw and the machine shut off. There we go. All right, we got 7 frames. Oh, we're up to 10. That's cool. We need practice. Need practice. Nice bonus footage for you guys, though. Was not expecting the Pearl to do this. Hey, we got a 10 pin. Ooh. More happy about a 10 pin than I am probably getting a 300 game. Huh? 10 pins are not fun for me with plastic, guys. Again, I'm probably going to come up here with the plastic at that too. I'm going to come up here and set just 7 and 10 pins. That way I can throw straight at a 7, get the ball, throw straight at the 10. We're going to throw plastic at this one too, see if we can get it. Get a little practice here. And also I said, if you guys remember, I said 4-game set, we needed 800, right? We'll see if we get there. We'll see what we can do in this 4-game set. Yeah. Go back and watch the RST one. I told you guys, this is that ball. When I say it's that ball, it's that ball. Again, I think as of right now, the Rockstar is ball of the year. It's overtaken some of those others that were up there. But I think when this one comes out, there's going to be a lot more people throw this ball than the Rockstar, just because they had the RST Hyperdrive and they made a Pearl version of it. There's going to be more people throwing it. When they start throwing it, that's where you're going to see that this ball is probably going to overtake the Rockstar and be the ball of the year. This is a very aggressive sports shot, guys. A very hard sports shot. And as good as the Rockstar was, this one, look, we went triple, 9-spare, 8-spare, triple. We're at 177 in the 8th on the triple. So, again, strong and sharp, strong and smooth. SPI has got you covered all the way across. 207 going into the 10th here. If you look, I think the first game I threw with this ball, well, no, first game was like a 240. I think right after that was 279. So with both of these balls, my average is, I'm probably running over 20 games. Over 20 games, way outside. Horrible entry angle, wrap the 7 and the 10. Gonna leave the 10th frame open for a 231 right there. We'll get some practice, 7 or 10. We'll go 10. We'll just practice 10. I ain't gonna try to pick it up. There we go. So, 233, same as what we did with the Rockstar. But we went 902 over 4. 902 over 4 is, what is that, 225? Game stats. Scratch average of 225 over 4. We threw, out of 45 balls, we threw 30 strikes with 6 open frames. That was a bad entry angle. That's what I was telling you about that ball. If you miss outside like I did, it came in with a bad entry angle. It came behind the head pin. It looked like a pocket split, but it came behind the head pin. When you come behind it, the ball clears out and you wrap. The 4 wraps to 7, the 6 wraps to 10. That's the entry angle. That's why I felt more comfortable with the Rockstar. But those two balls, man, those two, the Ion Pro Solid, and then the Ultimate Wrecker. And then you start going down. You go weaker. You go with the Hustle Glow, the Hustle Earth. And you got it, man. So I would say you take these two, Rockstar, RST Hyperdrive Pearl, or you can replace that with the Gremlin. Those two. Then you put the Ultimate Wrecker in there. After that, you go with, get you something like the an IQ Tour or IQ AI, Cove, Ember, either one of those. And then you fall down, you get that third bag, and you go with the weak ones. You've got a ball chart to go all the way across here, man, that will destroy any oil pattern. From your house shot, Ultimate Wrecker house shot killer, league shot killer, because it's modified house shot. You get to the sport patterns, these balls just eat. Let them do their thing. Get them across that oil, let them eat. So, again, I already gave you all that stuff before the bonus footage, but we shot a 902 over 4. We just wanted a 200 average. So we beat it by 102 pins. We're advancing to Sunday if we were going to the CB Tour, and then we're going to start schwacking them, as Bailey says. But you guys be on the lookout. We are going to do the Battle of the Brads. I'm going to be throwing SPI. Nathaniel Aikens, we call him Bubba. He will be throwing Motive. He is the Motive guy. And then Not sure if we'll have Bailey or Riley. One of them are going to be throwing B7. We may get Sean in this. If Ebonite will give him a release on his contract to shoot a battle of the brands, which I'm pretty sure they will, we'll get Sean in here. We'll have the battle of the brands and the staffers, man. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you all still following the channel through this major switch, but you can see the scores. Proof is there. The switch made me grow. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We still haven't hit 5,000 subscribers. We are creeping up. Since I moved to SPI, we've added about 200 or 300 more subscribers. We're only a couple hundred short from 5,000. Once we hit 5,000, I'm going to use a random generator on random.org, put all you guys' screen names in, and then we're going to give a random bowler a free ball of their choice. Any ball that's on the market, if I can get it from the distributor, if it is still out there, we're going to ship it to you for free. So yeah, hit like, share, subscribe, man, because these balls are just getting better and better. And the Ultimate Raker video will be coming. Already shot it. You guys are going to be very shocked at it. Not much editing to do in that. Came in and I didn't even throw the warm-up shots. I started on the warm-up shots. We went front four, so we just went straight into the game again. But anyway, guys, love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And again, shout out to Storm Nation. Shout out to Storm. Shout out to SPI, Kendall Miles, and Parker Tippin. You guys are amazing. Love you guys. And so happy to be part of you guys' family, man. Have a great day, guys.
We're taking them out like a smack in the face.